My name is Devrin Young, and I will be talking to you about conversation taboos. First country I'll be talking about will be Japan. Good conversation to have with someone from Japan would be about their culture. They take a lot of pride in their culture, and they love their art, they love their martial arts, they love their music, they love everything about it. So that'd be a good thing to talk about. Next slide is just a few images. Top left is Buddha. That's the #1 religion in Japan. The bottom is just a picture of some birds. And the top right is martial arts, which is obviously everybody knows is big in Japan, and so on and so forth. A big thing not to do while conversating with someone from Japan is to embarrass them in any way. You know, since the people are so prideful, embarrassment isn't really taken how we take it, and they'll take it as an insult, and it could probably just ruin the conversation from there on. Another thing not to talk to anyone from Japan about is any family issues. This right here, I did not pronounce the word. It follows when they have a child that's dropped out of school, or wasn't able to get into college due to grades or anything like that. And actually, the kid would just sit in his room, and whenever he's fed, his parents will bring him food, and they won't even look face to face. So, like I said, pride is a big thing in Japan. The next country I'll be talking about is Iran, and if it's someone who's professional, a good conversation to have is about their profession, their education, past employment, so on and so forth. Another thing is their culture, family, and language. One of my good friends is from Iran, and I actually try to dodge the subject when it comes to family stuff, just because he'll go on and on about it. And that's just a few images that show that the language is Arabic, and country flag. Big topic to kind of sidestep would be politics, just because in their country, if you talk bad about the supreme leader, it could lead to a sentence in prison, and if you're just you don't follow the rules whatsoever, it can lead to death penalty. Next country will be France, and a good conversation not to engage in would be about money. Even if they're wealthy, people from France don't really like to conversate about their wealth or past success as far as money, especially if they're broke. One thing they'll engage in conversation will be about family, your culture, and your background. In the middle is my family. That's on the signing date. On the left is Lady Liberty, and on the far right is Obama and his family. One thing that not to do while talking to someone from France is to chew gum. It seems just as really disrespectful, and it's also a big thing to not do in public. They don't really like when people chew gum in public. And my last country, I kind of run out of space on slides, would be about Spain. And Spaniards are real big on family. It's a good conversation to have with someone from there. We'll talk about family all day. Something that could go good or bad depending on how they feel about it would be to talk about bullfighting. If y'all disagree on it, it'd be a good conversation not to have. But if they do disagree, if you both like it, then you can talk about it all day, which will also lead into sports. Spaniards are real big on soccer. I'm guessing they're pretty good in soccer too, because I always see them in the World Cup. So that's it. My name is Devrin Young, and Conversation Taboos.